This is True Life number 23, day 31. Sorry, 31 days porn free. This is day number 32. I just recorded a fucking video. It was like 4 minutes long. I was 4 minutes into it, and for some reason, the shit just stopped recording, and so I'm starting over. Fuck. I'm tired right now, so that means I need to drink more coffee. Hold on, let me take a sip. Alright. God damn it. I said some good shit. Oh well. So, 31 days porn free. Up until either yesterday or the day before. Can't remember. I masturbated for the first time, not to any external images or media. I did slightly fantasize, but basically the reason I masturbated is because I had this pent up energy, man, and it just got to the point where I just felt like I needed to release. I didn't want to per se. It was more of a need. I fucking needed to release. In no way, shape, or form do I plan on masturbating regularly. In all honesty, I would like to go at least another month before I do. If I do, I would prefer to learn to just further deal with the pain. That's what happened this time, like for about a week and a half straight, I had this fucking pain in my nuts. It just hurt, but I dealt with it for about a week and a half, and then finally I just said, I can't do this anymore. I gotta release it. It's kind of damn if I do, damn if I don't, because if I don't masturbate, yeah, it hurts like a bitch, but that energy transpires into other things, like my work and my ambitions, stuff like that, my interactions with people. I'm a creative genius when I leave it in. But if I don't, obviously it hurts like a motherfucker, and I start going fucking crazy. Like, I have to literally grip the table sometimes and grip my steering wheel and yeah. So it's almost like, what do you do? But I'm learning. I would like to continue to just learn to deal with the urge. Maybe this time I can deal with the pain for about 2 weeks or 3 weeks before, I don't want to plan that though, really. It's going to take it day by day. The goal is to not masturbate, because masturbation is so closely wired together with porn that I'm hitting the same areas of the brain when I masturbate and orgasm than when I watch porn, because they're just triggers for each other. They're completely connected. So it's best if I stay away from masturbation. That's just pretty much what it comes down to. So with that said, I'm just going to continue this journey. I'm still a little pissed off at myself for allowing myself to search Google for this actress, and that sent me on this little chase looking at hot women provocatively. Images that I could easily have masturbated to, but they weren't nude pictures. You know what I'm saying? They were covered, but they just looked really fucking hot. And then I closed that, and then 10 minutes later I looked at Instagram for hot chicks, and it's clearly just behavior, the pornographic behavior. It's clearly that behavior trying to pull me back. That's how it starts. That's how every relapse of mine starts. And I did that, I think, 2 days ago. And, I was really pissed off at myself for that. And I think yesterday I still felt the effects of the guilt and the shame. Though, technically it wasn't a porn relapse. It was definitely a behavioral relapse. And if I really wanted to be strict, I could have said that was a relapse. But talked about it to a friend, and I asked him his thoughts on it. I asked him if he thought it was a relapse, and he pretty much said, you know what, I don't think it was. I kind of picture it like you going into a bar, ordering a drink, holding it, looking at it, and then putting it down, deciding not to drink, and walking out of the bar. And of course, I want to keep my days, so yeah. But you know what, if that happens again, I don't know, I might call that a relapse. Let's just not let that happen again. It's just too close to the fire. It's behavior that I'm trying to get away from. And it's not even about looking at porn per se. It's the behavior leading up to it. It's everything. The porn is just the point of no return. But the whole journey there is the destructive part of it. It's the lead up to it. It's the initial thought to entertain. When I decided I'm going to search for that actress on Google, that is where the danger started. Not my act of doing it. It's the thought, the intention, the permission I'm giving myself to do it. That's where it starts. The forest fire the problem isn't the forest fire itself. That's the aftermath, that's the effect. The problem was that initial spark, or that smoke starting to build up left unchecked. It's the build up to it, because if that was taken care of right off the bat, the forest fire never would have bursted out. So it's not about the symptoms. It's about the initial fucking problem. It's the state of mind. It's the mindset. It's the permission we give ourselves before we actually relapse. That's the problem. So, I'm gonna keep this thing going. And yeah, that's all I got to say today. Bye.